Okay, another one because I'm very inspired today. I don't want to miss all these thoughts. Okay, so I need to share something that happened with me a couple of days ago. Okay, and the importance of you give it chance to life surprise you. So I met one person like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago in a backpacker in a hostel. We exchanged uh, some words. We talk about some things about life. We recognize the energy that we are in this spiritual journey. Try to find ourselves and our purpose. Anyway, but it was a short conversation. But when someone like, okay, why this happened? You start to question yourself. Why this happened? Why I met this person? What the message that he brought to me was important? Anyway, we didn't exchange contacts. What's a bit rare for me because I like to interact with people during my trips because you never know. You are in the next city. You can tell the person, oh, look, I have been this place is amazing. Go there. It's very nice when you travel. And but we didn't change the contact numbers. Anyway, I was traveling with Bruno, my friend, and we went to another town 3 days later. I think we saw the same person again on the street, like a very random place. Just hi, no communication, no much communication, and we keep going. And I even think, say, oh, we could have dinner all people together. Anyway, didn't happen, and life continues. So after 2 weeks, basically, I come back to Hanoi, and was a day that happened lots of things, and I was without the charge in my mobile phone was run off. I give chance to the universe just show me where I have to go. So I spent like 2 hours, almost 3 hours in a cafe that I made another video of the day. And I came to the lake, the same place that I am now. No mobile phone, just watching people that I love to do. And okay, how I gonna come back to my hostel now? So I say, okay, I just let life to guide me, basically. And if you have been in Hanoi, you know how crazy are the streets here. They are look all the same, and they're small, whales and whales. I don't know how I say this word in English. Anyway, I think the pronunciation is wrong. But yeah, you go in the middle of the houses and things, and it's crazy. It's crazy, and lots of people was start to get like a sunset hour, and I just went through and I stopped exactly in front of my hostel. And when I was like a point to go inside, I saw someone just hold my shoulder, and I look back was the guy again, and say, "This is just a big synchronicity." And we talk, and he said, "Oh, I went to the place that you recommend. I met people there. Was what I needed. And okay, let's have a coffee." There you go. We went to have a coffee. Hanoi is very busy. Old Quarter is very, very busy place. All the bars and cafes are very crowded. And we saw this cafe say, oh, let's go there. I haven't been in this place before. And we went there. So we ate in the last floor of the bar. There was no one. Seriously, no one for almost 4 hours. That was the time that we stayed together talking about our process, about life, about traumas, about narcissist relationship and betrayals and purpose in life, community. And we said, like, if you exchange mobile phones before, wouldn't be so natural and would be so surprising and fantastic and special the way that was. So all this story, and I probably have a person that really I want to have in my life, to see how his process is going, because he was so open. The conversation was so deep, deep a point of crying together, like crying with a person that you don't know, you know, because when you are vulnerable, when you open your heart, and when you don't have masks on yourself, you give space for other people to be the same. And like this is like music in life, allow people to be who they really are, with all the vulnerabilities and the weakness and the strengths. So our conversation was not just two bodies, but two souls. Look in the eyes and you see the soul of the other person. And this is possible if anyone, if you are open to open your heart, like if you open your heart to be vulnerable and don't play, don't have masks in yourself, you're gonna find people that are aligned with that, and life gets so much richer, so more. I forgot the word. So more insightful and powerful when you have this kind of meetings. So yeah. So the main message here: give a chance to life, show you the way. You know, if you go to work, choose another way to go to work. If you do every day the same thing as a routine, you're gonna have the same results. If you go through Joe Dispenza work, is what he says. How you can expect that something different, extraordinary happens in your life if you do the same thing every day, if you have the same thoughts every day, if you have the same view of life always. It doesn't gonna change. You need to give a space for life to show you, to bring the people that you need, the conversations that you need, the places that you need to go. Leave, allow your intuition, your soul talk to you. It's magical. I can tell you it's magical. All this trip, 8 months and a half, it's been magical because I didn't plan anything. I have the first flight and that's it. I allow myself to be out of my comfort zone. And when you allow to be out of your comfort zone, you give space to life show it's magic. And magic is what I say, a magic is to find who you are, who you really are. It's just amazing because every situation, every sentence, every person that crosses your way brings you and information that you need to grow. It's amazing. Start doing that. Small things. If you brush your teeth with your right hand, try with the left. Use your other skills. Use your brain. Do things different and see what is causing you, which emotion, which sensations causing you. Don't be attached to things in your life. This is a big thing that I learned with the Buddhists. Don't be attached, even the bad, even the good. Some people say, how can someone be attached to bad things? Yes, they are. They live in the trauma. They live in no forgiveness. They live in being angry about the past. And other people just be attached to good things, to pleasure. In fact, everything passes in life. So you can be in the middle, you can be in the balance, you can be in the equilibrium. You leave the situation, but you are not attached to that. And that, I think, is one of the most important keys for me, is not have this attachment to places, situations, and people. And ways of thinking as well. Because today I'm talking this with you, but tomorrow I can change. And that's okay. And I'm not crazy for doing that. I'm just evolving because our values, they change. You are not the same person as you were in your when you were a child, or when you were in your 18, or when you were in your 30s. You have experience in life, and you need to learn with this experience, because this experience make you become a different person, become a better you. Allow experience, the good and the not so good experience, work on you. Allow this and let go the pain, the past, don't live, because like past brings you nostalgia, brings you depression, because you are living what was, and future brings you anxiety because you're not there yet, and you hope you get in that place. But what do you really, really, really have in your life is right here, right now. In my case, here in Vietnam, sitting in front of this beautiful lake and talk to people, and hoping that this message reach the people, the person that needs to hear that. Give space for magic happens in your life. Peace and love.